Okay, welcome back. Almost 100 days. 91. And we went quite far, I would say. Extremely far. I guess I survived all the rush. There's no way I'm running out of oxygen and not running out of food or water. I have those extra canister and it's basically 200 liters of water here. So yeah, I would say I conquered this. So in the last episode I printed a bunch of alloys, right? So let me go over what I did. So I just built some stuff. I just want to go over the important one. There was some important one that I did. It was not on camera. So first thing, I upgraded only the suit and the jetpack. The helmet's still the same because there is really no reason to update the helmet. So I have this one here, which is like a spare one, which has a battery and then a canister in case I need it. I guess I will never need it, but it's there. And then the backpack is there. I print this guy here just for having it because I never play with plants genetics. So let's check real fast. I have like 2 kilomoles of oxygen, which is quite a lot. 37 liters plus 89, yeah, more than 140 more or less. So in terms of stuff that I build, let's go real fast over the items and then I go over the plan. I don't really think building everything on camera now because it starts to get boring. So let me remember now everything I built. Okay, so inside the base I didn't do anything really. I just print the suit and the ship for the suit. I didn't program it, so I'm gonna program it on camera. And that's basically it. So the suit, the tools. I got a flashlight for whatever reason. I printed the sensor lenses with the AR scanner, also the X-ray, which is called T-ray for whatever reason. Then I was going, so okay, my power is not that great. I'm gonna print a bunch of batteries, the big ones, and then make a lot of power. I was thinking of solar. I would make like a box and add a bunch of solar. But the solar requires steel now. I don't know if it always requires steel or they changed it recently. But if I'm gonna put steel into solar, I'm better off with just making the wind turbines. That requires 5 steel more, but then they're 24/7 working, and then now I have the bonus on the storms. So I'm not going to do the solar one. But before I do all that, right? So that would use all my steam. Well, now it's steel, and I also want to do the trader, like expand the trader. So before I doing all that, that will use this thing steel. Why am I saying steam? All the steel that I made. So I said, okay, let's print first what I gonna test and then play around a little bit, and then I use my steel. So I print one deep miner and the resource needed to build one centrifugal, also the resource needed to build it, and I print one of this LAR station, which is the expensive one. Still need to print the rails, and the rails also cost steel, which is annoying. I was thinking if I try to place this LAR here and just to automate like these 2 lines here, that would be, so how much do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that would be mainly 10. We're moving the station 9 rails, right? So it is not that cheap. The rails cost 3 steel is not that great, right? So how many was it? 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and right, so 330. Yeah, not much. I'm thinking. Because I need to ramp up my steel production. That's my main slowdown, so I need a bigger room or more plants, and then I can actually mass produce something. And maybe a better plant would be even better. Yeah, so I made the propellant, even though I don't have any gases yet. I have a smart canister as a propellant. And so this is inside, right? Important thing. Oh, this one is very important. So, well, not the first one. I place a beacon right here. It's off. So it's connected with main power, but then the data is connected with the inside here. So I can read it from the ship like I can read the weather station. And I'm gonna program that one. But the real thing is this guy here. So I spent 2 in-games day debugging this guy, because there was a bug in the code. Took me forever to figure out. So this memory here is only because I was debugging the values and see what was printing. So if you for some reason follow my code and you didn't saw that, right here, right, so R0, I'm reading the pressure. R1 and R2, mainly R1, because R2 is just because we have 2 filters, right? I'm reading the quantity of both, and then I add everything into R1, and then I just check if R1 is greater than 1. So R1, so R0 is pressure, R1 is quantity. And then right here will be the hash of the filter that is on the right here, right? So the hash of the filter that is on the first slot, the slot 0. And I was storing this on R1. So all this were R1, and then I was losing R1, that's the quantity. But it was really hard to find because it was working perfectly for this guy and this guy. So oxygen was being filtered out, nitrous was filtered out, but I was left with volatiles in here, and I had no idea why. So it took me 2 in-games days to figure this one out. As soon as I fix it, then now all the volatiles are there. Not much, but so this is the important one. So what I'm thinking is find a better place for the main power to be, because this is all like improvise. Now that I have a ton of resources, I could like build the wind on top of the hill, like on this line here, right? So that will be like somewhat thematic. You do the wind farms on the top of the hill, and then on the other side I have the runaway, which looks quite interesting if it was finished, right? Yeah, so that's the plan, right? I add a bunch of frames here. It will be iron frames again. I know it's waste of iron, but I don't have steel to do in steel, so go in this direction. And I just need to think about the deep mining. I can do either over this or below here. Can I pass here? Not quite. I think if I do like below the trader, I place the drills down here. Yeah, I don't know. And we also have to have the centrifugal, right? So, and then that's something that I would like to have access from inside the base. But now I have like a lot of options. Like, should I build another base? Crap. Should I have jump? If I should build like another base, or if I should, like Venus, right? I have the bunker, resource bunkers, initial bunker, and then you have another base. I place a flag there, but I'm quite disappointed with the flag. It's terrible, it doesn't move. It is way too small. Meh. So anyway, that's what I did. So let's go over the programming of the weather station, and I want to do some tests with the beacon. Yeah, that's the most important one. So this transformer is right in the middle because this side is the furnace and then this side is the base. Nice thing you can do with the flashlight, right? You can do it like leave it here and then yeah. I didn't even know the game has like had a second flashlight. I knew about the portable light, but not about the extra flashlight. So the only issue with the using the jetpack version is because it's keep complaining because of the repellent. That beeping is driving me crazy. Okay, so the tests I want to do with the I need two transmitters. Do I need two transmitters? So the transmitter don't need to be up there, but I don't have enough space to have both transmitters here. Let me, because I want to talk with the tablet and with the suit, now that I have a suit, right? It is electron and silicon. Put all my alloys and stuff in here. So I should have a bunch of cables. I do right here. So I was printing cables and then I would do something else and I forgot the cable, so now I have a bunch of cable, but that's fine. So I have this guy here, right? So I can just place another one right next to it. So power is on that direction. Then you just do this, right? So I just call you. You were already connected to the tablet, even though I call it weather logic transmitter. I guess I could leave this as a weather logic transmitter though. I just need to change it from tablet to the suit. I don't know why you can read laptop from this. Maybe you can play sound with laptop, I don't know. So weather station goes to the tablet and then goes to the suit. Then this guy go to the tablet. This is passive, okay. And then you will be okay. I come up with some ideas about the ice that I'm gonna build later on. I'm just trying to avoid dealing with sorters. Sorters were a pain to work with. If I'm not wrong, there was an update, or at least there was a plan to have an update for the sorter, so I need to refresh my knowledge on that. Temperature seems to be pretty stable. Now that I have a lot of mass, it's hard to change. So maybe it was easy to see difference because there was little mass now there, and I was able to get above the temperature that I need. So I can do. No, I can't do electron. Can I do electron? Yeah, I can do electron. Yeah, that will be pretty handy. Okay, so what do we have in here? Probably nothing useful. So weather station, then transmitter. Well, this was for the tablet. The transform. Oh yeah, this is supposed to control my transformers, which I don't have. When I have, I'm gonna move this to near my transformers. Okay. Just so I can leave the transformer code here. It doesn't matter. So what was I doing? So read the mode. If it's in storm, not in storm. Send alert. Okay. Basic stuff here. So incoming storm. Turn the transformer on. Let's check if the alert was already sent. Branch is greater than 180. What the heck? Okay, 3 minutes. Yeah. And then set the alert. So set transmitter. In this case will be switch transmitter, which is on D0, D1. Yes, I can have here tablet transmitter in the 2. And then I was turning on and off tablet, but there is no on and off on the suit, so I just do this. Do I need to yield now? No, I don't, because I'm not turning on or off. I just send them, and the suit should handle the rest. Okay. And not on is setting, and the value is whatever we read. The value is 18, right? This is the alert. Okay. 18 is the sound for, you just type like sound here and you get all the numbers. So 18, storm incoming. Okay, so that's the basics. Export there. You should start failing because the pins are wrong. Well, we are not failing, but the pins are still wrong anyway. So 0 is weather station, 1 is switch transmitter, but it's weather logic. No. Wait, I call weather logic. Yeah, the weather. Yeah, I should call this switch transmitter. And then third is the tablet transmitter. Power, pressure, tablet logic transmitter. Yeah, that's the one. And then the fourth should be the beacon, which I did not add on here. Wait, what? Why can't I pick you? Okay. So alias the beacon D3. So I need to do this code, and then I need to make sure I'm going all the way to the bottom. I use my continue, right? So this is the incoming storm, this is storming, so the main loop is here. Continue 01 is where everything defaults to. Okay. I don't do any branches before that, so branching to is storm, which goes down here. Okay, so I just need to continue from down here. So the test with the tablet. Am I using anything on DP? No. Okay, perfect. So I need to know if I am using. Why do I have yes, that's something that I don't really understanding. From time to time I get nitrogen here, and you see that it is slowly dropping, which makes even less sense. It is dropping because one of the passive pipe is deleting. Yeah, passive vent, then it goes to the pipe, and then since it's a too small number, there is a self-cleaning code in the pipes that start deleting it. But the question is, why in the world do I have this in the base, the first place? It's not the first time I see this, and I still see it from time to time, and I have no idea where it's come from. Okay, that's not what I want to do. I want to say I want to go to the tablet because I want to check if I have a tracker. Don't I have a tracker? I have a network analyzer, I have a GPS. Okay, I guess I can retire my GPS. And my OR scanner also is retired now. You have a configuration and atmospheric, and yeah, configuration because I was debugging the atmospheric stuff. So now, if I print a tracker, which is of course going to be missing something, it's always missing something, it's going to be something that I don't have, even though I have a bunch of everything. How is this always the case? Okay, there you go. So the tracker. What is the hash of the tracker? The tracker has this hash. So define tracker hash. So first thing, can I read? So that should be beacon tracker. Load the slot into R0 from tablet transmitter. Slot 0 occupancy hash. Oh no, I don't believe I typed that correctly. I have no idea what I'm doing here, and which slot I should be reading, because from the advanced tablet it showed this, right? So I should be reading what, 0 battery? I guess we can test it. Save to DP setting R0. So it's showing negative 46 ending with 58. Wireless. Definitely not. Well, that is small one, right? 46, 58. Yeah. So I guess I can trust what this is saying. So I want to check cartridge 1 and cartridge 2. How do I know which slot I am in? I want to check the current slot, yeah. Because I don't want the beacon to turn on when I'm looking at the pressure. So we have mode. What the heck's mode in the tablet? Power read reference mode, sound alert, volume. You have volume. Didn't know you could control the volume. Jeez, I have no idea how to use all those. Occupied 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess this is true or false for whatever we have something here or not. Then the hash, then the quantity, which will be 1 for all of them. The damage, or you can hear the damage. Wait, what? Don't tell me that I'm using the wrong code for my filtration system. It doesn't show this slot like the other one. Just come to mind. Advanced tablet. If I should be using damage instead of quantity for the filters. Oh, then there's charge. Charge ratio class. What the fuck is class? Max quantity reference that there's a way. Anyway, I just want occupant rash. Okay. No, I was looking after. What slot am I looking at? 1 or 2? So if I just load mode, say mode 1, you can't look at this stuff and not the tablet at the same time. It's annoying. Okay, showing 0. So mode 1, mode 0. Of course they had to do this in a terrible way. Why to address 0 is battery instead of 0 being the first cartridge? So then 0 will be 0 and 1 will be 1. Why would they make it easier for us, right? So I just need to read the mode. And I just need to add 1. So now this will be the slot. Then I need to load slot for 0, tablet, transmitter. Why did I delete that? I think the slot that I need to do occupancy hash, occupant hash. Now I won't be able to type that. Occupant hash. Yeah, that's it. Occupant hash. Okay. Load slot. Okay. So this should tell me what hash I have in the current slot. So if I press this, 8183, and then if I press this, now it's 11. So I have the tracker, which is 81 ending with 83. Next. Yeah, this is the one. No. Oh. What the fuck? I'm not reading the current. It's backward. Who is this backward? It can't be backward. If 0 is the battery. Because I want to read the current slot of the mode. You are telling me that the mode is backwards. Mode 1 is not cartridge 1. If I remove this from here, it says 0.
Hunger caution.
So now it's saying minus 15. Atmo analyzer. It is this guy, yeah, so it is working. But wait, what? What is working on? Holy crap, I don't believe that you can change here. So it changed the mode. But it doesn't change the tablet because it doesn't have any circuit. I can't believe they did something like this. So you enter in a state that you cannot know what is the next, what is the current slot that you should be reading. So let me do this just to show what I mean. So I'm reading 0, right? And I'm looking at the atmospheric analyzer, which is at the slot 0, let's say 1, but we don't count the battery. So now I'm gonna press next. It goes to 1, which means it's now reading this guy. But since we don't have anything, it's still here. So this should never happen. It should not change mode if there is no cartridge. Jeez, I don't believe they did this. So now that it's impossible to know if the current slot is what I'm looking at, because it might be swapped. So the whole idea was check if the tablet is on, that's easy to do. Then check if the current slot that I'm using is the tracker. And if that's the case, turn on the beacon. Now it's impossible to know if the tracker is in the used slot, because this thing can be changed. If you pass previews without having anything, it changes the mode but doesn't change the slot. So okay, so assuming I won't remove these guys anymore, yeah, that's the thing, right? The moment I remove this and press next or previews, I'm gonna mess up the system, so it won't be reliable. But it should work as is right now, right? So now that I fixed the correct index, let's say, for the tablet mode, it's reading that. It's not a tracker, right? So it's a tracker, yeah, this guy here. So, and I'm looking at the pressure. Perfect, now I changed this. Oh, I don't believe it. It's even worse than I imagined. So if you click here, but your active hand is not the tablet, it changed the mode. See, it changed the hash, but doesn't change what you are looking at. Now it changed. But now it says I'm on the atmospheric analyzer. So I'm gonna change again without looking. Now change back and then, wait, what? Did it change it? It's getting worse. Why is it changing now? So if I swap hands and click it on the beacon in the room, and the beacon, the room, the beacon, whoa, how the your horses? That happened. This is making less sense. Why is it changing now and it was not changing before? Jeez, this is so annoying. The inconsistency on this thing is ridiculous. So let's try again. So showing the tracker, what I have there, swap you, is showing that. Now showing the tracker, but not, it's not. See what I mean? So it doesn't work every time. This is garbage. We're gonna do in a less nice way. So I'm going to read the index. None. And I'm going to read the index 2.
Hydration critical.
Don't need the mode anymore, I just need to know if it is on. What do I have in the first slot and what do I have in the second slot? Now I do a branch save is equal r1 with the tracker hash. And now I save if r2 is equal to the tracker hash. Then I do an OR between both r1 and r2. Now I do an AND if I'm on and one of the items is and r0, r1. If one of them is the tracker, and if it's on, little pause there. So okay. So check the content of the first. Check the content of the second, the slots. Check if either of them is equal to the tracker. And finally combine if the tablet is on and one of them is a tracker. I would then save into the beacon on 0. And I'm missing a jump to start, am I? Did I delete it? Guess I deleted. It would help if you have the. So now we're gonna have to go outside and take a look at this. The beacon, turn on, you should turn on, turn off, you should turn off. So turn on, you should turn on, doesn't matter which one I'm using. If I remove the tracker, you go off, perfect. If I swap you go on. Yeah. And that would be perfect if the mode on the tablet works correctly. Then we could know if we have the tracker or not. But since the mode doesn't work correctly, we can do this and mess up the mode. I don't believe this, man. You can change the mode by doing this, right? So mode 0, mode 1, mode 0, mode 1, mode 0, mode 1. So you can never know which one is which. Anyway, it's working. So next step. Whoop. Suit warning. So for the suit, yeah, I was going to grab the chip, but what the? Come on. Yeah, I definitely should just click on this thing and then, like, even if you hold click on a bar and then it put all your stuff there, that would be better than have to keep handling. Anyway, so just it. This guy is flickering on and off because it's almost at the edge. Yeah. $59 kPa with the room closed. Why are you half breathing? Are you crazy? I guess it hold the breath too long to drink all that water. So the pressure here is dropping. Okay. So for the salt ship, which is here. Oh yeah, I didn't need that one. So save db, save, alias suit as db, alias helm, if I'm not wrong, the helmet, it's not helmet, it's helm, yeah, that's how you type it. It is the 0, right? Helmet 0, and then alias the backpack is the 1, I guess. That doesn't matter. So jump to start. I have to have a start first. I yield. So the only thing I'm doing is reading the settings and playing the sound, that's it. So load from suit, loading to R0 from suit setting. Then execute my continue here, continue 01. Jump if equal to 0, not jump, range equal to 0, R0 to continue 0. Not, then I just say save the suit, sound alert R0, and then save the B setting with suit. Setting back to 0. And that's it. That's how the code you did. That doesn't seem like what I'm looking at the code. Oh. Great. Done. Okay, that's more like it. Can't really test it, but this one works. Okay. Bet I could leave those for testing with the arm. How would I do that? Because I don't have enough space here. You need a place to drop stuff. The rail can't come here, can it? Technically I can come here. And down here could be my beam. Don't need to be a beam, can be the ground. I just need to drop stuff and then I remove those 3. Well, I said so I can go all the way here. So the station could be here. I go all the way up, turn all the way down. No, that won't work. If the station is here, can go all the way up, turn, and all the way back. That would be a possibility. I have no idea how this works. Do you even have a direction? It's complaining about the cable. Which cable? The one on the ground? Seems like it. So... oh, it's hard to see. It has one big plus and one small plus. And this, well, it's hard to show, right? But then if you look right here in the pipe above the valve, there is a plus. So it's insanely far. I'm pretty sure this is the data connection or power connection, but I don't know why the heck it's so freaking far from from the actual device. Why in the world they would do this? I guess someone was looking at the angle like this and didn't realize the perspective is not quite right. But anyway, I guess the big one at the top is the direction, and then the smaller one is power, which means it can't be here because of this valve. Well, this valve can walk one down, right? Yeah, then why not? And then I could connect the power with this guy and then control with this ship. Or I could have it here. Now I want it here because I want to drop on the ground right here. Or use this as a beam or something. And I don't need to go all the way over here. I can leave those 4, right? And I just come all the way over here. And leave those plants producing oxygen there. And I'm gonna lose those 3 here. Oh, it's fine. I have white potato for now. I just need to see if this thing works or not. So I place you here. You won't do anything because there is no power. I'm pretty sure when you turn, the arm is gonna go inside the walls, but yeah, anyway. What? Okay. So this guy is named. I need to do this. I'm gonna need one more. Oh, this is not insulated? I don't believe this is not insulated pipe. Can't be true. But it's a beacon. Now it didn't change because the mode was wrong. They have to click twice. Pain. Yeah, this is no insulation for whatever reason. I don't believe I let this pass for that long. I have a pipe right here, don't I? Yeah, I do. How handy. So you need to. Oh, the light goes off the moment you remove this. That's scary. So I need to remove you and you. So you'll be here. You will be here. I can't remove you. Now I can. You're going to complain. You shouldn't be complaining. Let's name it. Oh, we're not using naming. I used the actual ping. Okay, that's fine. Whoops. Now it's lost forever. Inside the plant. I thought I was using the name. Yay. Well, that didn't went according to the plan. I still need one insulated pipe anyway. I'll leave it there. I'll bring it down because it will be easy to do the insulation from the inside. Could you stop beeping, please? Ah, come on, don't tell me I can't place you. Or I can. Yeah, I can't. I don't believe this. I don't believe this. Why has to be like this? Why, game? Why? Why it has to be like this? What have I done to you? Okay, so I have seeds there, right? Here I have one seed. If I remove you guys, So if I move you one to this side here, you are there because of the connection with the water pipe, right? So we're gonna have to bring more water pipes. Can I arrange this in a different way? View. But then that part is useless because of the lights. Oh, I still could move you anyway. That would move you from there to there. But I still have the issue with this guy.
Storm incoming.
Ooh, it worked. Oh, holy moly. Here. This become only one potato and then you lose everything else? No, it's still a whole thing. No, it's just a potato. Weird. So it doesn't have water anymore. So I have to move you and stay here. And I have to move you. Doesn't really matter if it's like this. Actually matter, it will be even more pipes, so you can be here. Now I will be able to place this guy back here and make this guy shut up because it's being annoying. Gas sensor, green wall heater, digital valve. So this is the one that's messed up. No, it's not. You are on because we are 28. Well, actually you don't have. We do have, so it should be cooling. And we are cooling. I need to remember I need one insulation here. I don't know how I let this pass so long. I guess because this was not over cooling and then this guy was heating when it was too cold, so the plants produce heat anyway, and then one segment of pipe is barely enough to do any different by itself. So you come here. I need one more insulated pipe, liquid. One more insulation. So two insulation, one for liquid, one for there. So you should be able to turn on. And you do this, right? Can you come here, please? Oh, it doesn't place on the ground. Oh, come on. Will decay completely in 1 second. 0, 1, 2, 3, but that's definitely wrong. You're telling me you don't drop just because there is a pipe here. Jeez, this is terrible. I thought this would be better, but that's terrible. Who decided this thing was ready to deploy? Okay, so we have you here. Now that this guy will be in the front. I guess I don't have enough space for doing it here, and then I have to build a proper house for this. Out. What the heck just happened here? Why did I got key cut? Gosh. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna leave you here. Ooh.
Jetpack
Why did
critical.
my uniform took damage? What the heck happened here when I dropped this stuff that my uniform took damage? I bet if I had a suit, my suit would take damage. Jeez, this is so bugged. Oh, how am I for pipes? I do have pipes here. I don't have any isolation. Nope. I don't have another. So where's my steel? Just need two. Silicone. Done. You can print me some more french fries, please. So I just going to need you. Uh, then I need the other
Hazard
isolation
caution.
for the. Yeah. That's not what I want to do any stretch of the imagination. Okay. Okay. Pressure in here is terrible. Okay, that should fix it. You should heat up again. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Okay, big pause there. Actually, I was doing stuff, but I just didn't want to
Jetpack critical.
bother in the camera. Too much boring work. Go quickly over what I did. So I print like the deep miner and then the combustion and then stuff that requires steel first. You probably see something is missing here. Because then I went off power, right? So, oh, there's storm. Let me go outside first before the storm hits. So, I print a bunch of frames, iron frames, of course. So I went mining, find a bunch of gold, find a bunch of iron, we smelt more, and then made all the structure. Everything is supported, nothing is flying here. And and I just move my power from there to here. It's exactly the same amount of generators that I had before. So my power production is still the same. What changes is that now I have 4 big batteries, and those guys are expensive as well. So each one is 35 steel. So 2 is 70 steel, 4 is 140 steel, which was basically all my steel. That's why I print stuff before. Then I moved the weather station and the beacon from there to here. Exactly the same code, exactly the same everything. This is the same ship that was inside. Same things, so nothing changed. I just moved the location. And I add this batch writer, that is batch reader, sorry. That's reading the ratio, the average ratio of the batteries, right? So later I'm gonna use this for showing my power somewhere. In this place where there's like the wind power here is not great, it's lower than Venus. But, a big but, like the storm here is very frequent. And it take like days. So it's much better for me having more capacity, like I have more batteries to store that power instead of having more power gen overall. By the way, I should move some of those wind. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time, so I could charge those batteries here as well. I don't have enough cables either. Yeah, never mind, because those two here don't have any power income. All the power comes from there, but during the storm this will turn off, so there will be no power flowing on those two. I guess I could do something very simple with the smaller one. It's not much power, but it's better than nothing, and the storm takes forever, so I guess it's worth it. I don't have enough material to print more wind. So I guess I just plop them like right here for now, like 2, 1. Oh, of course I can't, right? Why would I be able to place it there? Why? Just because I want to do this in a hurry, I can't. I guess I place on top of the frames. That doesn't allow me to place there. Jeez, this is annoying. This is annoying. I just want to have some extra power. Could fit one here, right? Yep. Then could fit one right here. Temporary, just so this battery and that battery get some power during the storm. Yeah, that's how I did. Well, took it forever to mine and build out this step, but I didn't want to build in camera because it's exactly the same. Boring process. Printing this takes ages. Okay. Next, I already have no steel left, so I'm in doubt if I do more steel, or if I make the drills. I never did work with the drills before. It's okay, I worked once when they release, and then I never touched them again. I guess working with the drill would be better now that I have high capacity. And that will allow me to have some extra income in terms of ores, right? Next weather event time 298. So this is in seconds. More than 5 minutes. Wow, this is what, like 10 minutes before? It's been like this for a while, and then it's still above 3 minutes. Okay, we're gonna hear the alert in some seconds. And yeah, now I think I will go over the drills. Once I find out where I'm gonna place them, I will build a spot with some infrastructure, like some frames, some stuff, and then oh, this is guy selling more water, and he buy canisters. Okay, how many? He buy 15 empty canister. Would be if listening the warning like about right now, but nothing. Holy crap, this is in seconds? No, this is not in seconds. Jeez, this takes forever. Not complaining. Probably won't be able to print 15 empty canisters, but
Storm incoming.
yep, that's the warning. It's working perfectly. But that there was no reason for it to not work though. So this is 8. And it will be 9, 10. Yeah. Guess I go and then come back and then go one more. So I either work with the mining or I work with increasing the base. But that will require more materials, so work with the miner would be smarter, I guess. So 7 more. Yeah, but before the storms hit, that's not very safe. I jump the storm hit, they're gonna probably never hit the ground. Seven. Okay, cardbox chocolate, cardbox. Nah, they still didn't fix the line break on this. So I want to buy steam now. Cooling this planet is the easiest thing in the world. Yeah, I guess I can make some gas version of this. I have the liquid version and plop a bunch of stuff for this thing. I wanna see this kicking. Oh, it's already off, so it should kick in like in 5. Oh. Okay. to get at least some power on each of them. Well, okay, now we're going. Now I think what about what I'm gonna do while I'm waiting. Well, while this storm is going, I will think about the next step. And I guess I can stop this one here. It's probably already more than an hour. And then I come back when I decide whatever I want to do, because I'm not sure which path I should take. So I was concerned about power, because everything that I do, expand the base, do mining, whatever, would increase power consumption, and I was not great on power. Power production is still the same, but at least now I have way more storage capacity. So I guess I'm gonna start from here. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.